DC. Cheers. All right. Lots of stuff going on right now. We have Record Store Day right around the corner. There's a bunch of good stuff. Tone Poet just released 2 new albums this weekend, or today, or at least in the record stores today. That Katanga, I'm pretty sure, definitely want to get that. I was hearing that, and then I was hearing the Witches something. Anyways, I'm gonna forget his name right now. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. His other one, I was listening to that with Witch Doctor. Oh, that one sounds great. But so I gotta get them both. But I think I can't afford to get them both. So I really want to try to pick up Katanga today if I can. That being said, so much stuff coming out. Plus Record Store Day. Plus, I was on. All right, when I bought that Jimi Hendrix one from the Classic Record Archive, super happy to get this. This sounds phenomenal. Gosh damn, it sounds like you're at the concert. It's definitely, if you have one of these, you're stoked. If you don't, the other one sounds really amazing also. But I was stoked to get this. This is number 2 of they kept the first 2. So anyways, but what I first looked at right away when I went to see if they had it available was something else, and it was available. But by the time I got up in the morning, it was gone, and I knew that was possibly the challenge. So the Hendrix was still available. So those were kind of the 2 I had. But so anyways, so I went online out of curiosity to see if they might have that one, wouldn't be the exact one, but that series or whatever. So lo and behold, I found a copy, said still sealed. So I think that's what might be here in this box. I'm not 100% sure because there's only 3 other things. One thing I've ordered months ago, and it's still, I don't even know if this thing's showing up. They sent a message saying, yes, we have it back in stock. It'll be coming to you, and then never seen it. Still rated on the UHQR, which could take a minute because I didn't pre-order right away, but I pre-ordered semi-quick. So anyways, so this, though, is, I'm pretty sure, and this came here extremely quick. If it ends up being the one I've been waiting months for, so be it. That's also awesome, but... And I better turn this down because I feel like this is totally gonna... This is almost past the point where it's the algorithm's gonna recognize it. Hopefully it doesn't. And what is playing right now is Sheila Jordan. Amazing album right here. I got a while back. Chet Baker gets all his attention for being a jazz singer. Nobody wants to talk about Sheila Jordan. Well, I had found out through Stunt Rock Confusion. Thank you, Stunty. Right on. Man, those pictures you posted on the gram of out there in Sweden. Yeah, I don't know why anyone's talking smack about why you live out there. It looks. Everything I had. Usually when I have seen footage of Sweden, it looks amazing. You know what I mean? So, your pictures confirm that. So, right on, man. Anybody in the VC ever been out to Sweden? I got my passport, but I haven't even been out of the country yet before. So, I do have a good friend who lives out in Denmark, which I got to get out there to see him eventually. Been lagging. But, hopefully, I don't even think people can fly over there yet. Maybe they can't. I don't know. But hopefully it goes back to where they can, because I definitely want to use my passport and go see my friend and go see Europe. Alright. So let's see. Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's the one I was... They put it in a super box, which is awesome. My dog is just as interested as I am in this, or she's more interested. Hey, come, hey, no, get back. She's trying to push this box over. Hey, get back. She's like pushing me back. Oh, it is the one I've been waiting forever. Oh, okay. I was like, that's way too quick for what I thought it might have been, because this I ordered months and months ago, and this is the 45 RPM, the Impex Records, I guess. It's a double LP. Super stoked to finally get this. Okay. This is not what I ordered the other night. I don't know but you guys will be seeing it soon, hopefully enough. But yes. This is how I got into all 3 of these guitar players. A friend of mine, somehow I ended up with this on cassette tape. One time, I don't even know how I'm pretty sure I know. My friend, I learned this classical song, and it was a mixture of stuff on this one cassette tape. And on one side, hey, my dog now thinks it's a chew toy. But, so, I ended up getting on vinyl. And then what's funny is I didn't realize what I was listening to on the tape. I was like, gosh, these guys are shredding on guitar. Then I realized once I got the album, that was what I had on that tape a while back when I was really young. That's when I was a teenager still. And then it even turned out a friend of mine named Tony was actually at this actual show. They did 2 nights in a row, and I'm almost pretty sure he bragged that he was at both shows. So, which I think they're finally releasing the Saturday night show, actually, or they might have already done that. But anyways, this is how I got into all these 3 cats. I went through huge first it was Al Di Meola. Then Mahavishnu Orchestra, Birds of Fire. Just got obsessed with John McLaughlin when I was younger. And then I went through huge Paco de Lucia phase. And I still I still love all 3 of them still. Liza, alright, go, come on, over here, come on. Hey. She can't resist a good box. She wants to chew it apart. Alright. She's all back to normal. So, what's funny, every time I bring a new record home, she's like, oh, what'd you get? You know, well, let me put my paw on it. I'm like, yeah, After Dark, or Near Dark, I got the soundtrack. Mint condition. You'll see like Freddy Krueger, not through, didn't rip, but you'll just see like Freddy Krueger just kind of scared you a little bit. That was her. Yeah. She's like, yeah, you're welcome, I love you. So anyways, my friend was at this performance, he would brag about it. Had this when I was younger, went through all 3 of these cats, and then I seen they were releasing a special 45 RPM, and I was like, do you really need, the first one sounds amazing, okay? But the more I thought about it, I was like, dude, that's one of, it's a very important album to you. You love that. You have to get if there's a better sounding version that's coming out, how are you not going to get this? And so it was one of those ones where I reissued, but it was on back order. So that, they say, someone was just saying, Michael, 45 RPM audiophile, go subscribe to his channel. He's super awesome. He was saying, hey, if it says back order, I'm pretty sure he was the one who was saying this. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But it's good advice nonetheless. And he was saying, if it's on back order, order it. If you can still order it, but it's not available, order it. It might take a long time to get it, but you're going to get it eventually. And he's right. That is great advice. So, that being said, there's an album I'm pretty sure on back order I got to go order right now. A while back, I don't want to say what album is because I want to jinx myself here, but a while back, this album said available. And I was like, holy shit. And by the time I pulled the trigger, it was not available anymore. So it was definitely towards the end of the stockpile they had. So that one is on back order. I think it was Miles Davis. But anyways, gosh, Miles Davis up in the mix right now. Got the UHQRs, Summer Mind. But anyways, got this. It's just, gosh, damn, they really, I don't even want to rip this sticker. But it's already kind of coming off shitty. Gosh damn it. Alright, so be it. Don't want to rip it, but whatever. They put it in a very nice case. So that's cool. The original cover doesn't have these hologram type of color, lettering. Nice gatefold. The original one wasn't. It's a single record. So let's see who was involved. Oh, come on. We get some recognizable names here. Mastered from the original analog master tapes by Chris Bellman and Bob Donnelly at Bernie Grubman Mastering, Hollywood, California. So, we know Chris Bellman's a beast. I haven't heard of Bob Donnelly yet. That's Donnelly. But it was at Bernie Grubman headquarters. So again, gosh damn, Bernie Grubman getting so much work these days, which is, I'm super awesome, super happy for him. I wonder, it's got to be a waiting list if you want him to master something right now. Has to be, because so much stuff's coming out. Or, yeah, there's got to be a waiting list. Which, that's awesome again. But super hyped on this. This boxing went way too long. Let's give a look at one of the vinyls. Come on. Nice. Has the original Columbia label that it came on, I'm pretty sure. Came in a nice plastic slipcase. Let's show you guys know I'm gonna crack about the edges. Wow, feels really good. Super thick and then really smooth. Wow. I think we're gonna do it. this is 8. We're in the. I'm gonna go 8.1. That's really good. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm glad this one finally got here because this was ordered months and months ago. So like at least 4 months ago. So it wasn't super long, but you know, I started to think, is this album ever even gonna show up? And that's why I've just accepted that it might, like, you know, I mean, I would definitely want to get my money back, but I was like, accepted, like, is this album ever gonna come? And after, you know, I mean, after a while, you check the emails and message them and do stuff like that. But I wasn't to that point yet, and you know, there was no reason to be. Finally showed up. So, super stoked. I highly recommend getting this. Somehow there is one little Freddy Krueger claw that it goes along, and that's just the way it is. Let me go pull out the old one, the original one, just so you guys can see, in case you don't have it. Because the original one is definitely worth getting. The original one, if that's all you can, if you find it for cheap, swoop it up. But yeah. And what's crazy, this probably goes for a little chunk of change now. You used to find these all day long, 49. Yeah, you could almost find this, at least one copy, every time you went to the record store. Just go on the Al Di Meola, go to any 3 of these sections, and you would have found it in there. At least, yeah, if you're going to the store by like once a month, it would be in there still. I mean, you get another copy. It wasn't the hardest record to get, but it was fire amongst the people who knew about this, you know, and then if you ended up getting it, you realized it. So the original one, still really good. It should be. The original one's pretty cool because, well, it has John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola promoted. I got to see the master live, yes, and this is on the original Columbia. Wow, okay. This one definitely needs a clean job, but it's in great condition. But when I was younger, even the way I would clean records wasn't the best. I would run the thing, and I would like just kind of try to get the dust to the edge. Anyways, I didn't really give a shit. I was in it for the music, and it didn't really thrash too many of my records. But this is, you can see where all the dirt is. Like, I couldn't get it off. That's where I must have pushed it, and then I just played the shit out of it. That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be fun. Not supposed to be stressing. If you're stressing over vinyl, what the hell are you doing with vinyl? You know what I mean? I find myself sometimes over cleaning now. I feel like some of these videos I watch, I'm keeping my vinyl clean. Now before I spin out, I'm like I'm that assassin in the movie Mechanic. I get home to my mansion, and before I do my homework on my next client, I'll put on the records of classical music. But I clean that shit like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I put it on there. Put that giant weight block on top. Pow! No one else watched The Old Mechanic? That's a great movie. Now, it's one of my favorite Bronson movies. Charles Bronson. His birthday's November 3rd. He's Scorpio. This dude was so poor when he was growing up and I'm pretty sure he grew up like, I'm going to say his family was in Russia or from Russia. Anyways, before they migrated over here. He was so broke, his family was so poor, he used to have to wear his sister's dresses to school because he didn't have anything else to fucking wear. I read this somewhere. I mean, that's what it says. That's a guy. And so to know he came from that poor of a background and rose. And a lot of people like talk about Clint Eastwood. And Clint Eastwood's great. But I'm just going to throw this out there. Every movie Clint Eastwood did, they sent the script to Bronson first. Literally. So this is a true story. You can go Google this shit. Like almost every movie, they're like, man, let's have Bronson. And then Bronson would say no, because he was cool like that. And then they would go get it to, and Clint Eastwood was just like a script slut. He was like, I'll take anything I can get. But Bronson had class in his movies, and this shows, and like Mr. Majestic, where he's the melon farmer, I'm pretty sure. Is that the one with the melon farmer? Anyways, check out Mechanic. Now we're just freestyling here. Oh gosh. It's supposed to be a 5-minute episode. It's supposed to be 10. Now we're going into 15. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. From Joyous Coffee, I gotta hear this album. I gotta get to the record store to actually I gotta get the Katanga. I was listening to it last night. I'm like, motherfucker, I have to get Katanga. This sounds amazing. I've never even heard of the damn album. Album cover, first of all, the album cover looks amazing. So I kind of had suspicions. I was like, what is this? What is this gonna sound like? Right off the bat, there's like badass guitar. Right off the back. I'm like, oh, you fucking kidding me? Of course, what, a jazz album with killer guitar? I mean, it's few and far between sometimes. You know what I mean? It's a lot of, the horns always get all the love, and I'm fine with that. I recommend to guitar players listen to stuff that doesn't have guitar. But since I'm part of the guitar army, I heard the guitar, and then all the other stuff sounded crazy good. I gotta get Contenga. But I was confused because I don't think it's on Blue Note. Can anybody verify this for me? Anyways, I'm gonna find out. So that being said, like and subscribe if you enjoy these rants. Go like and subscribe all the other channels. They're super awesome. Go check out the Vinyl community. Go be supportive. Comment. If you want to throw extra love, share one of these videos to your Facebook page. Straight gives the algorithm steroids right there. All right, stay positive. Play lots of vinyl. My dog's looking at me like, really? Come on, let's go have fun. Let's go for a walk. Let's go outside. She's not the biggest fan of Sheila Jordan, I don't think. So, stay positive. I think I already said that. Play lots of vinyl. I definitely said that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.